Tesla just dropped the all-new 2026 Model Y Performance, and honestly, this could be the most important EV SUV of the year. Why? Because it's promising supercar speed, long-distance range, and family practicality, all in one package. But here's the catch. When you look closely, there are things Tesla didn't tell you. Some good, some questionable. So in the next few minutes, I'll walk you through everything you need to know. The design changes, the mind-blowing acceleration, the real range numbers, the interior upgrades, and how it actually stacks up against its biggest rivals. And at the end, we'll answer the big question. Is this the EV SUV you should wait for? Or are you better off buying something else right now? First, let's talk design. At first glance, it still looks like a Model Y, but there's a lot more going on. The front and rear fascias are sharper and sportier. Tesla clearly wanted this to stand out from the regular long-range model. Then there's the carbon fiber spoiler. Now, yes, it looks aggressive, but it also improves aerodynamics and keeps the SUV stable at higher speeds. And these 21-inch staggered wheels, they completely change the stance of the car. It sits wider, lower, and ready to attack the road. But here's where things get interesting. Tesla didn't just update the looks for style. These changes actually prepare you for the performance story we're about to dive into. All right, let's talk numbers, because this is what makes the Model Y Performance different. Tesla claims it can do 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds. For context, that's faster than a Porsche Macan Turbo and even some versions of the BMW M3. Top speed, around 155 miles per hour. And you get a dual-motor, all-wheel drive system with about 460 horsepower. Now, here's where things get interesting. The real game changer isn't just speed. It's the adaptive dampers. These adjust automatically depending on how you're driving. Smooth when you're cruising, sharp and controlled when you're pushing hard. This means 1 minute you're on a comfortable family trip, the next minute you're carving through corners like a sports sedan. Now, performance is only half the story, because what good is speed if the range isn't enough? Let's see if Tesla solved that problem. Tesla says the 2026 Model Y Performance delivers up to 360 miles of range under WLTP testing. Now, US EPA numbers will likely be lower, maybe closer to 310, 320 miles, but that's still solid for a performance SUV. Charging is where Tesla continues to crush the competition. On a supercharger, you can add about 150 miles of range in just 15 minutes. That's basically a quick coffee stop and you're ready for the next leg of your trip. Energy consumption? Roughly 16 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. That's impressive efficiency considering the performance you're getting. Now, range and charging aren't the only upgrades. Tesla also gave the interior a serious refresh, and this is where it really starts to feel like a different car. Inside, the performance trim finally feels more special. You've got new sport seats with stronger bolstering. Translation, you won't slide around when launching it from 0 to 60. Then there's the new 16-inch high-resolution display, faster, sharper, and a central hub for everything from navigation to live performance data. And if you've seen the Model S Plaid, you'll notice a similar sporty design language here. Clean, minimal, but with a performance edge. Now, the big question is, does all this make it better than the competition, or is Tesla just catching up? Let's stack it up against the rivals. The Ford Mustang Mach-E GT, quick, fun, but doesn't match the Model Y's range. The Kia EV6 GT packs over 500 horsepower, super exciting to drive, but efficiency and range fall short. The Hyundai Ioniq 5N, a track weapon, but again, less practical as a daily family SUV. So what you're left with is this. Competitors may beat Tesla in one area, but the Model Y Performance balances speed, range, and practicality better than almost anyone else. Now, but does that mean it's perfect? Not quite. Let's wrap this up. So here's the verdict. The 2026 Model Y Performance isn't just a facelift. it's faster, smarter, and more practical than before. Yes, rivals are closing in, and yes, Tesla still struggles with things like build quality and delivery delays. But as an all-rounder, a performance SUV you can also use as a family car, it's very hard to beat. Now, the big question is, would you buy one? Or do you think cars like the EV6 GT or Mach-E GT offer more excitement for the money? Let me know in the comments. I really want to hear your take. And if this breakdown helped you, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and turn on the bell so you don't miss our deep dives into the latest cars. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.